It's a real talks video. And it is about me right now. I have a wig on over my dreads. I have weave over my dreads, and I usually don't do that. I don't do that, but I realized that I've recently realized that just because I wear weave over my dreads, it does not mean I don't love myself. It really means I take pride in my appearance. Sometimes my dreads don't look the absolute best. Sometimes they don't cooperate, and that's okay because your hair's not always going to cooperate. But sometimes I can't do certain makeup looks and stuff with my dreads, so certain videos and stuff are a little different, a little off. But for the most part, I wear my dreads out every day. I haven't worn a wig in a long time, so I take care of my appearance and stuff, or I try to keep myself, you know, manicured. Um, so I wear makeup almost every day, for the most part, a couple times a week. So sometimes I like to chill and just like be barefaced and no weave and nothing else. It's just me. But just because I hear people say, oh, when I was going through my journey, I accepted myself and I didn't wear wigs over my locks or anything. And it's just like, that doesn't mean you don't accept yourself. And I was thinking that for a minute too, but it's just like, at the same time, it's just like, that doesn't mean you don't accept who you are. It doesn't mean you don't love yourself. It simply means you may be having a bad hair day. You can't really embrace it because you have somewhere fancy to go. And that's it. I mean, I don't think that there's a problem with it. I mean, I'm not saying you have to wear wigs. I'm not saying you don't have to. I'm giving my personal opinion on what I've heard. And it's just like, when I got my locks, it really helped me accept who I am. And it really helped me bring my confidence up. And I feel like I'm to a point now, if this was like a couple months ago, would have probably been a confidence issue. But now it's just like, I'm to a point where I can do this and not see myself as ugly without it. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, this was yesterday. Yesterday morning, I ended up washing my hair. My dreads got super rough. They got super, super rough, and it's like I couldn't do anything with it, so I threw a wig on. And the story is nothing behind the story. It's nothing crazy, nothing like that. That's just the story. That's just what it was. But I love who I am, with or without weave, you know, and with or without makeup, with or without expensive jewelry or anything like that. I love who I am regardless. And, you know, I may come on here every now and again with the weave and the makeup and the jewelry and whatever else, and just look so done up. And it's just, I don't want to sound conceited, but I'm a beauty queen. I like beauty. I like being gorgeous. I like to be beautiful. And even with my locks, I still feel like I'm beautiful. It's just, I have hard times with them because they don't like to cooperate. And I do need a retwist. I'm not going to lie to you. I need a retwist. But it's nothing like, I don't know. I just think that people go a little overboard with the whole confidence in the locks and shit. And I hate to curse on my channel, but I mean, it's the truth. People go a little overboard. Oh, you shouldn't wear it. You should just accept it. I think people mean well, but everything is good in moderation. Everything is good in moderation. I think people just go a little overboard with the pep talks about not wearing weave over your locks and stuff. It doesn't mean that you don't embrace them. It doesn't mean that you don't love yourself. It doesn't mean that you have low self-esteem or low confidence. What it means is that you're used to being a beauty queen, and it's just your hair is just taking a turn, not necessarily for the worse, but your hair is just taking a turn and you feel a little different. That's it. Nothing more than that. Nothing more serious than that. Anyone who knows me knows that I love myself. I do. Coming from a place where I used to be, I can honestly say that I have learned to accept myself and love myself regardless of what anyone may or may not think of me. And that's not easy. It wasn't easy. It was not. It was very hard. It was hard. And sorry, I'm doing my nail, kind of chipping. But yeah, it was very, I feel like I did this in my last video. I think I did. Oh, well, it's coming off, I guess. I don't know what happened to this nail, but anyways, I came from a spot where it was just, it was hard for me to accept myself and accept who I was. And you know, it took a lot for me to find myself. It did. I had been in a lot of bad situations, and I mean, we're not trying to go into that right now, but my point is, I think I don't know. I think I've earned the right to pamper myself. You see what I'm saying? Be a little conceited, I think. And some people was like, oh, you're a little too vain is your problem. You don't want to look a certain way with your locks. Like, you're a little too vain. And I think I've earned the right to be a little vain. I have. I've been through a lot. People don't know that. People tend to speak on subjects that they know nothing about. Or if they do know something about them, they don't know the real issue or the real deal. And I'm the type of person, I hate to say this because I'm going to sound like a bitch, but I don't really want your opinion unless I ask for it. You see what I'm saying? If your opinion on me wearing weave every now and again, I wear my locks every day. Your opinion on me wearing weave every now and again is negative, especially if it's negative. I didn't ask for your opinion in the first place. And I think people shouldn't judge people for doing that, because I heard people judge people. Oh, she's wearing wigs with her locks. Okay, some people get lock extensions. And there's nothing wrong with lock extensions, but my point is, you're not even going through the process that everyone else is going through. You feel me? Like, you're not even going through having that ugly stage. because you're covering yours up. You don't have to go through that. You know, you don't have to go through all of that. So, but people see that as acceptable compared to when you're wearing weave or wigs over your starter locks. I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. And it's just like, people have given me their opinion on that and what they think of me about that. And it's just like, I didn't ask for your opinion in the first place, but I try not to be rude. That's really all I have to say about the situation. It's just like, you don't have to constantly look rough, or you don't have to constantly have your hair out to have confidence. It doesn't work like that. And I just think people should shut the hell up about that. If you want to wear extensions over your locks, go ahead. If you want to wear wigs over your locks, go ahead. If that makes you feel better, go ahead. Because I know how locks are. They can be a little complicated sometimes, you know, unless you're, I know how starter locks are, I should say. They can be a little complicated unless you're years down the road, you know, locks. When you first start your locks after a couple months, like, it's not, you see what I'm saying? It's not easy, I should say. Like, you have to go through a couple phases before you get to where someone who's had their locks for 2 years can be. So, I don't know. I think people are just negative. People go overboard with things, and they're pro beauty and pro natural or whatever, and it's just, people go overboard with things, and everything is good in moderation. So I don't know, that's my take on it. That's all I have to say about it. You can argue with me if you want to, but my opinion is going to remain the same. Other than that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was not to take any shots at anyone or anything. This was just my opinion on things, and it wasn't meant to be negative. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.